Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is another Trust Your Nudge, pick a card for the week. So if you landed on this video, this question you need to ask yourself is, what do I need to know about my love life this week? All right, so we're gonna have 4 options here, pile 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to imagine the number that comes to your mind's eye right away. That is your pile, that is your deck. So let's get it started. My pile number ones. If you guys picked pile number 1, what is happening in your love life this week is the question. My guides and angels for the collective, whoever is watching this, pile number 1. 10 of air, 7 of earth, 4 of earth. All right. Any messages here for yourself, forgiving and learning, love yourself? All right, we've got a theme happening here, guys. Pile number 1, and I apologize if you hear a it's my 17-year-old dog in the background, and you know, she's got allergies, so I apologize if that's what you hear in the background. All right, pile number 1 for my group here. All right, you guys, so I'm going to show you, well, not show you, I'm going to tell you what I pulled. I've got the 10 of air, 7 of earth, 4 of earth. I've got free yourself, forgiving and learning, love yourself first, fantasy, pretend, heart song. For those of you who picked pile number 1, this spread indicates that there are some deep-rooted patterns that need to be broken. It's talking about possibly for some of you, like ending a dynamic that needs to end. And it could be that the relationship you stay in is fine. It's that the current dynamic needs to shift. I'm seeing here that there are some patterns of you being the one to overgive and almost like making sure you're doing everything right. And it's saying that you don't need to do everything right and be the overextender and the overgiver constantly. This is the pattern that needs to be broken, because it feels like it's kind of, it comes innately to you to be a person that constantly tries to do that. It even shows that this could be past life related. You could have possibly been some form of a slave or a servant in a past life where you felt like you had to constantly do and overgive. And this dynamic is repeating itself within this relationship. It's saying here that there's a party that doesn't really even see this clearly, because you're kind of stuck on the idea of what this dynamic actually could be. And there's a part of you that's just kind of pretending that you're okay with it, that I'm fine, like I can manage this is okay, and really it's not. And so this is also talking about, you know, you tapping into your intuition a little bit more and saying, hold on, like, what is the dynamic I am also perpetuating here? Where do I play a role in this? And the reason is, it seems like it's a deep-rooted pattern within you to do this, and it is coming in within this dynamic. I'm not saying it's all your fault. It seems like the person you're with seems to be a little bit more of a taker than a giver himself or herself, but it's not good. And so it's kind of saying, like, refocusing your energy on yourself, pulling back parts of yourself that need to be pulled back so that you can feel whole again. And this actually is going to give you a better response from the person you're with, instead of you feeling like you have to constantly be the one that's doing everything. It's saying, like, how can I pull all this energy back and make sure I focus on myself? Don't get stuck in like what could be in 5 years, in a year, in 2 months. Really focus on what is right now and what role you're playing. All right, pull back your energy, pull back your time and space, and see how your partner reacts, and see if this really is for you anymore. It really is about breaking this pattern and letting this not be something that is not healthy for you anymore. Okay, so if you pick pile number 1, this is saying, where's your power? Can you take it back? Don't keep repeating this pattern. It's not good for you. I hope that helped, pile number 1. All right, for those of you who picked pile number 2, my guides and angels for the collective, pile number 2 here. Any messages they need to hear in their highest good? Knight of water, 6 of fire, 3 of earth. Fantastic. All right, what's going on here? Heart-to-heart conversations, you deserve love, flirt. Okay. Any messages here? better off, upheaval, letting go. Okay. All right. So if you've picked pile number 2, there's a couple things coming up here. So this dynamic you're in is making you fall in love with yourself. For those of you who are single and are watching this one is all about you building yourself up to have the love that you want and kind of seeing yourself as somebody who is looking for a partnership where you feel good about yourself. You don't want to feel bogged down by somebody. You don't want to feel trapped again. You don't want to feel like you're constantly being the one. A part of you is just tired of the drama, tired of overly emotional people that you've been dating who expect so much but don't give as much. This is about you really coming to terms with, this is my life, this is what I want, this is who I want to attract in it, and like coming from a place of strength and integrity within yourself and saying like, in the meantime, I'm gonna just allow myself to have fun and flirt, and I don't want the drama anymore. Like, you're not willing to do it anymore. If you're partnered or in a relationship or in a situationship, this is kind of saying like, where's your confidence? Are you able to really own who you are? And it's really asking you to do that. And any relationship is give and take. You can't be the only one that is holding this relationship up. And then if you are in a dynamic, it almost seems like there's a party that's like, listen, whatever this is, it is. It's almost like your ability to kind of see it for what it is getting stronger, so you're not as affected as you used to be by the inconsistencies or the emotions of the person that you were dating or are still dating. There's a party that's getting ready to kind of say like, shit or get off the pot. If you're in a situationship particularly, this doesn't seem like somebody who's super like involved and in love with somebody. This seems like this is either gonna have to give or we're gonna have to do something else. Like, I can't stand here. Your confidence, it's really saying like, it's time for us to go from a place of like, I want this for myself, and you either want to come along for the ride or you don't. So for those of you who pick this and are partnered or in a situationship or relationship some kind of way, it's really about you gaining your confidence back, finding really your true north, what makes you feel good, and not going off the drama. You're just tired of it. All right, pile number 2, I hope that helped. All right, for those of you who picked pile number 3, my collective, guys and angels, for the collective who picked pile number 3, what is happening with their love life this week? Any messages here? 9 of water, 6 of air, 2 of water. Beautiful. Give your relationship a chance, religious factors, forgiving and learning. Okay. Exhaustion, despair, spiritual connection. Oof. All right, so let's talk about this, you guys. This is particularly, I feel like, for those of you who are coupled or in a relationship of some sort. This is showing that, you know what, there's an equal focus on you and what you want to do and your partnership. It's kind of saying like, I am willing to be present in this relationship, but I'm also going to give a lot of energy to myself. This is saying that you and your partner, the person you're with, have gone through this like huge trek essentially, right? You guys have worked out a lot of things. Maybe you guys have been together for a long time. Maybe this has been something that you've done for a while, and there's parts of you and moments of you that feels like kind of like exhausted and is this ever going to get easier? But it's showing me that you guys are just on different wavelengths right now, but still very much spiritually connected and have a journey together. A lot of this is also like, you, again, don't need to be over giving in any way. And it's saying that you're kind of claiming back your energy, but you're also still really much trying to heal and evolve within this relationship. This is showing me like you taking time, you even traveling, you kind of separating yourself from people who kind of giving you drama, or even family people who have put their expectations onto you to be a certain way. This is kind of saying, hey, you know what? I love my situation, my relationship. We've got a lot of work to do still, but I'm also going to focus on myself. This is equal parts like autonomy and connection for you. This is also about you learning interdependence, how to be with your person and also still be your own person. Okay. So for those of you who are in this, just know that yes, this has been a journey. Yes, that this has been almost exhausting, but a lot of times when we're in connection with others, right, especially if they're a soulmate connection or a spiritual connection, we are learning about ourselves, right? It's sometimes going to feel challenging because it's an evolving dynamic, right? And as long as you guys are still learning love together, as long as you guys are still growing together and evolving together, it is worth it. It's just knowing that there are things and patterns within us and wounds within us that need to be worked out, and there's flares of that. Okay, so for those of you who got this pile, and I really feel like this is somebody who's already partnered in a relationship situationship, if you pick this pile, it's learning that balance of you and them and you guys together. Okay, I hope that helped pile number 3. All right, pile number 4. If you pick this pile, my guides and angels, a collective message for pile number 4 here. Any messages they need to hear in their highest good? 9 of water, 6 of air, 2 of water. This was actually the first spread for pile number 3, guys. What is the pile here? Forgiving and learning, you deserve love, flirt. All right, guys, any messages here for pile number 4? Secret admirer, epiphany, masculine energy. Okay, so it's interesting. It's kind of like pile number 4. This is a little bit of a mix of all the previous piles, but a little different. So for those of you who picked pile number 4, this is indicating that there's a part of you, those of you who are single, I want to talk to you guys about this. This is about you learning what you want and also embracing somebody you've recently met or somebody that's in your sphere that you're connecting with. This is about you having equal parts like yourself and also having fun within this dynamic. There also could be those of you who are watching this that you feel like you like somebody and you're realizing how much you like them, but you're not sure if you want to be the one that gives that indicator to that person. It's like, do you want to talk to this person about how you feel? Are you like, there's a feeling here around this person's in your sphere, but a little unattainable, meaning you're not sure if you want to share how you feel for them. There's a part of you that kind of maybe recently had an epiphany that, okay, I kind of want to be with them more and I want more with this person, but you're afraid to kind of be that masculine energy where you go and you pursue this dynamic. It's saying like there's a part of you that's not sure how much you should put into pursuing this. Again, the real thing here is equal balance of you and equal balance of them in your life. Okay, how are you having fun in this relationship? How are you able to be more yourself in this relationship? Are you able to share how you feel without forcing things, right? This isn't about force, it's about flow. If you're coming from the heart and sharing something with them, that's great. If you're like chasing them and trying to make sure they know that you like them and you're kind of coming from a place of desperation, that feels different. Okay, I want to pull a little bit more for my pile number 4. I feel called to do that. Let me just see here. Rejection, solitary, harmony. So listen, some of you are afraid to be rejected. Some of you are used to kind of being alone and not wanting to be the pursuer. And then others of you are really wanting to have this friendship and like not rock the boat and not make this awkward because maybe you see this person often, maybe you know them from a group of friends or a circle of friends. It's kind of important to know that balance, but it's saying like, again, don't let your fears drive this, right? Don't let any kind of fear drive this. If you are coming from a truthful, honest place and it feels like the right timing, go ahead and share how you feel without making it so serious. It seems like right now you're actually doing pretty well in your life, but you are like interested in this person and you want something possibly. So it's okay to be open to this. It's okay to like come from the heart. And just like see where it goes. You can make it as casual as you want, because when I get the flirt card, it means like, okay, like ask them for coffee, ask them to go out, ask them to get a dinner, something simple. It doesn't have to be so serious. And again, I really feel like if you pick this and you're already partnered, really it's just kind of saying like, there's a party that's been focusing on your own life for a while and has been building your own life, but it's time to find the balance with your partner. And there may be a part of you that's afraid to ask for what you need. This is important. You have to be able to ask for what you need. You're not going to rock the boat. If this person cares for you, they'll try and do the things that you need, right? To the best of their ability. And here's the thing, right? You don't have to necessarily be extra forceful. Do what comes natural even within the dynamic. Like, hey, let's go out to our favorite bar tonight. Let's go watch a movie we both want to see. Like something like that. It's not about forcing, it's about finding the balance. I hope this helped pile number 4. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. If you like these Trust Your Nudges, please like and comment below. Subscribe to my channel. I will be doing them every single week. If there's a video you want me to do, anything on spirituality, on living a truthful life, radical authenticity, psychic work, whatever it is, let me know. I'm here to support you in the best way I can, especially in a public way. If you're also interested in really knowing more about you specifically, again, since these are general readings, go ahead and just book a session with me. I would love to explore more deeply what's going on in your life. Again, I'm a psychic intuitive. Sometimes I use the cards, sometimes I don't. It really just depends. For the sake of these readings online, I do this because it offers a lot more fun and support and allows me to kind of see more of a general sense for those of you who are watching. So I hope to see you guys next time.